Hey, welcome to Growth Bites. Today's topic is the sales cycle, maybe a new look at it. Growth Bites is brought to you by Hastings Growth Team. We help individuals and companies get better. Well, get better at what? Well, get better at revenue, get better at making sales, get better at leadership. So reach out, let's have a talk. Let's find out how we can work together and you can get better. So on to today's topic. Maybe a new thought on the sales cycle. Here's the way I approach a sales cycle is truly that. As you get moving, it rotates like a bicycle wheel. So it starts off with a conversation. And the conversation, the whole purpose is to lead to rapport, to trust, to a feeling that you're truly having a conversation and the client or customer feels that you understand them. You understand what they're going through, which leads to credibility, which is what you want, because nothing's going to happen until they trust you, until there's some rapport built that you're credible, because they're not going to go to the next stage, the third stage, which is engagement. Engagement is the stage where buying signals start popping up. They start saying things like, oh, when could that be delivered? Or when could we start? Or could you give me an idea of the pricing on this? Very subtle and sometimes very overt buying signals, which leads to the next step, which is action. I call it action. It's not closing, it's not buying, because action in some cases could be just a call to action for more information, or perhaps, well, gee, do you have a free sample? You know, the kind of as they call it, the pink spoon special. Can I have a taste of this? Can I have a start with it? So that's the first action, which leads to a result. Now, what you want is a positive result, because that positive result is going to lead to the next communication. It's going to lead to you following up. It's going to lead to them saying, this is pretty darn good. What's next? So that's the sales cycle, which is communicate, which builds credibility, which leads to engagement, which leads to an action, which leads to a result, which leads to the next communication. And imagine that wheel spinning faster and faster and faster, because as you keep going through those steps, each time you go through the cycle, it should go faster. So think about those steps. We're going to talk about them more in future Growth Bites. This is just a sample to get you to come back for more. So that's today's topic, the new sales cycle. Stay tuned for a brief ad on how to reach out to me. Love to talk to you. Love to see how I could help you get better. And that's it for today.